You wouldn't believe how shocking it was when this guy decided to turn himself in. Even more surprising, his first words were, "These broken shells are definitely not my property." However, he added, "But I'm certainly not running away. I killed him what? The kids are all. I killed him, Coach Tsai." 2024 Tokyo, let's extinguish those cigarettes in the comments. A reporter is on the hunt for a missing girl, and there's a striking hexagon symbol on her arm. She suspects this has to do with the Hyolai case, but the comments are surprisingly cold. She isn't a detective anymore. It's been years since that case. The killer might not even be around. But the reporter insists this case has never truly been over, and while the comments are aware, what happened next blew her mind. 7 years ago, Hyolai confessed to killing 13 kids he raised, but nobody knows why. Take a wild guess. Do you think this Uncle 13 is the killer? Come on, time to vote. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Don't be shy. After all, not all parents can love their kids unconditionally, right? News spread like wildfire, and Lan Hu was anxiously making her way home after seeing it. Feeling like she was being stalked, she passed by a stairway when she was suddenly and forcefully pushed down. An hour later. Comments rushed to the hospital, and luckily Lan Hu only had minor injuries. She insisted again, Uncle 13 is not the killer. In fact, the person who pushed her is the real killer. When comments asked her for proof, she looked completely puzzled. She suspected the dead kids might have been ignored by Uncle 13, which was chilling. Now the killer had her in their sights. The intention was crystal clear. That guy wanted to wipe out all the kids Uncle 13 raised. Comments were stunned. Lan Hu warned them, your brother, Kang Yu, is also on the survivor list, and he senses something bad is brewing. She was convinced the other 6 were in grave danger, and comments felt like a bomb just dropped. That day he saw the hexagon symbol at the scene. If only those kids from Hyolai knew. Then Lan Hu said the killer must be one of the 6, and comments seemed to grasp that. The only reason he could think of for Hyolai confessing was to take the fall for the kids he raised. Lan Hu paused and asked, could it be your brother Kang Yu? Comments stayed silent, planning to use the process of elimination to uncover the truth, so she asked Lin Mu for help and secretly got the remaining 5 people's info. Yan Jing was born into a wealthy family but ran away from home due to Comments cut to the chase and asked Dianjing, where were you on July 12th at 9 p.m? That was when Lan Hu was pushed down the staircase. Yan Jing recalled seriously, I was studying in the library at school. There are cameras and entry logs available. The second suspect was Ma Yi, orphaned young, fostered by Uncle King, later adopted by Hyolai. After the third uncle disbanded the family, Ma Yi became a tattoo artist. On the day Lan Hu was pushed down, he was working at Comments saw the hexagon symbol on the girl's back, and Ma Yi said he got it after leaving Hyolai, symbolizing family. The tattoo shop owner confirmed Ma Yi was indeed at the shop that day. After that, Comments went to the factory where Xiao Pang worked. They learned that on July 12th, Xiao Pang was absent without reason. His boss went to his house at 9 p.m. that night to investigate, so he also. However, Xiao Pang seemed a tad off, like a chicken egg that had lost its soul. At the police station, Wu Wai was handling a tricky case. The past 5 years, men in Yamanashi Prefecture had been attacked in the dead of night, without exception. Wu Wai arrived at the hospital to visit the victim. This unlucky guy was a salaryman who seemed impeccably polite, definitely not someone you'd expect to have enemies. So why was he attacked? As Wu Wai left the ward, a colleague informed him the victim had a son. Wu Wai thought the boy was quite adorable and pulled out a chocolate from his bag, only to have the boy shrink away and cover his stomach in fear. After asking for the boy's consent, Wu Wai lifted up his tiny shirt and found bruise marks on the boy's stomach. Is he a victim of school or domestic? Investigations were halfway done and things were getting more convoluted. Danmu found Kang Yu's mom and learned that the night Lan Hu had her incident, Kang Yu had stayed home. The bathroom glass was broken. He shared his findings with Lan Hu. Everyone except Komi Daejin danced with joy, as the killer wasn't among them. It makes sense for a mother to lie for her son. After all, the woman was overly cautious, running away at first sight. Clearly, she had something to hide. After Danmu returned to the station, team leaders shared hospital events. All Yamanashi merchant victims had something in common. They had all been sued for domestic violence by the community. Danmu found the case interesting. No casualties meant no need to hand it over to the major. He slipped away under the guise of having a smoke. Wu Wai noticed something on the notice board. The Huawei case and the Yamanashi merchants case had a bizarre common thread. One targeted abused children, while the other went after abusive adults. Both cases started 5 years ago. Is it all a coincidence, or is there a deeper connection? At Kanye's home, his mom heard glass shattering and went to the bathroom, only to find Kanye smashing glass with his bare hands. She said, "Sorry, Mom, I did it again, really." On the rooftop of the police station, Danmu recalled what line Hua had just said. Kanye's alibi was indeed shaky, and the next day, he confronted Kanye's mom. After some pressure, she spilled the truth, and hidden secrets quickly surfaced. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for even more exciting content.